Plenty of concerned transit riders spoke out during a TTC board meeting today, urging leaders to implement bus-only lanes they say are desperately needed during the pandemic. It was one of several topics that came up that shed light on some of the difficulties passengers are already facing as ridership begins to increase. Crowding on the TTC is nothing new. In fact, it's been one of the most prominent problems customers have faced for decades.
It would be jam-packed. It's like, sardines. Instead of breathing air, you'd be breathing someone else's BO. It was just so packed.
To maintain those levels would be more than just a nuisance during a pandemic. It would be dangerous. Physical distancing is required and crucial in the fight against COVID-19.
It's just a lot of people. It's just sweat. It's just impossible to maintain that 2 meters.
William Pham is one of several people who spoke out at a TTC board meeting today, urging them to speed up plans to implement bus-only lanes, which will help relieve congestion on busy bus routes.
Not only will it allow me to properly physically distance if I take the bus, for example, but it also improves turnaround. Buses can move faster, people can get places faster.
The TTC estimates bus-only lanes will save the average customer 2 to 5 minutes per trip, or 16 to 40 hours a year. As the city reopens, ridership has increased, growing from a 14% low to 26% as of July 4th. Bus customers rely on services the most. Bus activity has increased to 40% of pre-COVID levels, compared to 22% on subways. Today, the TTC presented their bus-only lane plan to the board.
The priority corridors are some of the busiest corridors.
The 2 priority corridors are Eglinton, where bus lanes will be introduced by this fall. It serves 56,000 customers on an average weekday. And Jane, where bus lanes will be implemented next year. The lanes will look like this. There is higher compliance when red paint is used.
In favor?
The TTC board approved the plan with a request to speed up the process.
It's certainly not something that we should be sitting on for the next year and a half.
Next, City Council will have to approve it. Transit riders are hopeful they'll pick up the pace on the project. The TTC board also debated a motion today to launch free Wi-Fi on streetcars and buses. They voted unanimously to look into it, and a report back is expected in November. For City News, I'm Yazdani.